Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another round of coffee and questions. What's today's topic? Let's talk about wrench organizers for your toolbox. I used to just throw mine in a drawer and just figured, okay, well, that was good enough. Then after seeing organizers, I started thinking, hey, I'd like to get them more organized, and I went ahead and bought some, and I'll tell you what I bought in a minute. But out at the club, everybody was sitting around saying, look, Amazon's got a great deal right above me on the Gearwrench. You get two of these, one for SAE, one for metric, $14.28, 45% savings. So it's about $7.15 or $7.14, per rack. And they said, look, man, that's a good deal. We're going to go ahead. We're going to buy these, you want to join us because, they buy them all, at the same time a lot of times. And I said, no, I'm good. I have another company's, tool racks, and I'll explain those to you in a minute. But the question are these any good? Well, yes, they are in a way. They are inexpensive. They're cheap, organizers. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is a good deal. Okay, so let me take a look at the, the questions and answers here. And, right here, it's got the measurements and so forth. You can, read right through this. Okay, but what will it hold up to? Well, it'll hold up to 1 inch. Does it hold the ratcheting ones? Well, yeah, just like here in the picture, you'll see it holds the ratcheting wrenches. Okay, I'm reading here that for smaller type wrenches, it doesn't really hold them in the racks all that well. Now, to me, it wouldn't be a big deal because I'll probably have this laying in one of my drawers. So I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I guess it doesn't hold all size wrenches. It says that some of the Craftsman wrenches, it won't hold in here all that well either, but all the way around, I mean, it's just a good general organizing rack. But for an inexpensive rack, and you're only paying $7 some odd cents each, it's probably a good deal because it does save you a lot of space in your drawers if you're using an organizer. Because once I had mine all organized into the ones I'm going to show you in a second that I bought, I really like it because it does save you a lot of space. I mean, that's the one big advantage. Second thing is these are inexpensive. Okay, so for them to, write all these comments about how they should be like, totally perfect, it's not going to happen with an inexpensive holder. But the Gearwrench ones up above, I felt them out at the club when they came in. They seem to be well constructed, made well. I mean, for a $7 product, and they seem to be serving their purpose fine. I probably would have considered buying them, but at the time, I was looking, I wanted something better. I bought them from a company called Olsa, so I'll change the picture here in a second when we finish this, and I'll show you what I bought. Okay, so here I'm just showing you a close-up. I exploded the best I could, where you get two separate racks, because somebody thought, well, you're just getting one with, the different kind of rails. No, you get two distinctly different racks. Like I said, one for SAE, one for metric. So this is just a shot of it. Okay, so what would it look like in your drawer? So this gives you an idea of how you can organize your wrenches, and you get back more drawer space if that's what you want, rather than, like I said, I was just throwing them in there. But let me go ahead and change and show you what I bought and the reasons why. Okay, so now I've got mine from Olsa Tools. Now, if you watch my past videos, you'll see where I got their socket organizers, where they've got the anodized, kind of aluminum on there, where you can get them in different colors, red, blue, things like that. Now these, what's nice about these, it's got a protective backing. They're magnetized. You can stick them on the side of your box, which is kind of cool. It holds the wrenches really well. It holds a variety of them, and I don't think you're going to have a problem with them. And it's one piece made out of metal, of course, and it's protected with this black coating. Now, this is the one that I use. What I like about it, like I said, is if I'm a little bit mobile with a mobile tool cart or anything like that, I can take these out. You can stick them. Like I said, it's magnetic to the side of a toolbox. Reach over, grab them, put them back. When you're done, you can just take it off of your cart and lay them back in your drawer. Again, another space-saving thing. What are the dimensions? Let me show you a different picture. Okay, over here to my right, it's just showing you a quick picture of the dimensions. It's 5 1/8 wide, 7 3/8 tall, 1 1/8 from the tip to the back, and like I said, it's magnetized. Okay, and this one is just showing you a picture of what it would look like if you laid your wrenches all out in it. Let me take a look at other questions and answers, but like I said, I mean, this is just a much better made one, but yes, you're going to pay more money. It's one rack, okay, and it holds up to 12 wrenches like it says, but a little bit better quality. But if you're trying to save money, the Amazon deal is a good deal for just a very simple organizer. What's the smallest wrench it can hold? Well, according to the website, it's 6 millimeter. I don't have a problem with any of the wrenches I put in it, but I hope that answers your question. And how well does it hold them in place? Now, I read a comment in here, which is true. I have a thin rubber mat in my toolbox, and because these are magnetized, that when you set them in there, yeah, it does. I mean, go ahead and hold them fairly firm. Take them out, put them on the side of your toolbox or something that's going to hold it more firm, but it has that protective backing on it so you won't scratch up your toolbox. Is it magnetic all over, including the slots where you hold the wrenches? No, the back of it is magnetic. So if you have your wrenches in there like you do here in the picture, and you have them in your like mobile tool cart, where the wrenches drop into these slots, yeah, they're going to move around a little bit on you, you know, if you are aggressively moving that cart around. So that part of it, no, is not magnetized. And actually, you know what, that's a good suggestion. So I know that there is a rep from Olsa that does watch videos that are published about Olsa tools, and hopefully they watch this one. I think that that's a good constructive idea to make the slots magnetized so that they hold the wrenches in there, but currently, no, they're not. So if I had to point out a negative about these, remember now, I went ahead and bought this because I just like them all the way around, being one piece magnetized, blah, blah, blah. It's a good tool holder. The one downside that I see that could use improvement is actually the magnetizing in these slots that would hold the wrenches. Yeah, I can see where people would think that that's a negative about this, but they don't. And I still really like this kind of a tool organizing rack over, you know, the Amazon one. But if you're on a budget, like I keep saying, the Amazon one will work perfectly fine for you. Okay, I'm not going to make this a long video. There's not like a lot of questions on this. It's a tool organizer. It's that simple. I already told you what I felt the downside was, you know, on the Olsa, but overall, it's a very well constructed, really good organizing rack, and it's well worth the money. That's the reason why I bought it. If you want something cheaper, let's take a look one more time before we conclude the video, and I'll show you. This is the Amazon deal, and it's a good deal right now while they're still on sale. Okay, back to the Amazon ad, $7 a piece, $14. You get these two, and which is nice because you have one for the SAE, you have one for the metric, or you spend more money, like I said, and you get the Olsa one. This is a good deal. It's kind of like your bargain of the week in a way if you want a simple organizer. Yes, it's a cheaply made organizer, but it does work. It does save you space in the drawer, like I said, rather than throwing your wrenches around. 45% overall, ships prime. You got free returns if you don't like it. Overall, and Gearwrench is a good company, but this is one of their more inexpensive products. Check the links below. I will leave you all of the links for both, you know, the Olsa and the Gearwrench. I'm the Home Handyman. I hope you click subscribe, keep following me. If you know a better tool organizer out there where there's a deal or a good price on it, drop it in the comment below. I'm sure other people would like to know. Anyway, I'll see you folks on the next video, and have a great day. Bye-bye.